Alright lads, another mail call. This is from the LGS. This is from Netherlands Post. Let's open this one first. There's only one card, and we'll just get that out of the way. Alright. I don't need this envelope, so I guess I'll just rip it. Fuck it. I don't need it. And don't worry about the extra noise. I'm here at some shitty shopping center waiting for my daughter to get back. She's on a scout. Oh wow. I got it on thorough silent. Neat. That's cool. Somebody commented on one of my videos that I should give a shout out to the person that I buy the cards from, but I don't have his name. He's Dutch. I don't have my computer here with me, so I don't remember. And I ordered so many damn cards that who knows? Maybe I'll do it later. But this I ordered 2 weeks ago, and it took a while to come in from... Oh, there it is. Oh, so I got 2 islands. Yay, 2 islands from Theros. They're so pretty. Alright, Managorger Hydra. This is... I was going to do the Hydra deck for Omnath, now I'm going to go in a completely different direction. I'm going to go in an asshole direction. I'm just going to embrace my inner dickhead, and that's what I'm going to do with Omnath. Just so I have a deck like that. I just want to try it. I might still put the Managorger Hydra in there. Who knows? 2 and a green for a 1/1 Hydra. Trample. Okay, so far so good. 1/1 Trampler. Yay. Whenever a motherfucker casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this motherfucker. Ooh, that can get real big real fast. Especially if it comes in an early game and everybody's ramping their nuts off and searching for lands and making mana rocks and doing all that happy bullshit. Yeah, he can get real big real fast. And then he gets killed. But, you know what they say. You know, Baneslayer Angel, she sucks because she dies from removal. Lord of the Pit, he sucks because he sucks. Vigor, he sucks because he dies from removal, but he goes back in the graveyard goes back in the library from the graveyard, so he doesn't really die to removal, he just leaves the battlefield for a little water removal. But you can make that argument with any fucking creature. They all die to removal of some shade or another. Even if they're indestructible, you can exile those motherfuckers. Let's see what I got from my LGS. Okay, so advance notice. Like I said, Omnath, I'm going in a dickhead direction. I'm just going to brace my inner asshole. And part of that is Defense of the Heart will be going back in. I will probably put another Survival of the Fittest is in there now. Probably put a Worldly Tutor in just to cover my bases. And Tooth and Nail. 5 green, or Entwine it for 2. So 9 mana. 9 fucking. I better get something good for 9 fucking mana. What does it tell me? Search for your library for 2 creature cards. Show them to everyone. Put them in your hand and shuffle. Okay. Put up 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Ooh. Okay, that's worth 9 mana. So, if I've got 1 creature in my hand that I want to get down without really paying for it, I can Tooth and Nail with a Twine, go get 2 creatures, put something else interesting in my hand, and then drop a 2-card combo on the table like, I don't know, Mephidros, Vampire, and Triskelion. Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm just, screw it. I'm going to build this asshole deck that finds my 2-card combos and just see if it works. Just for my own curiosity. I will let the lads know beforehand though. I will tell them this is kind of a combo deck. It doesn't combo win. It just combos for creatures that I think are fun together. You know, like Bert and Ernie. They go together. So, what else I got? I actually got 2 of these. The reason I got 2 of these, so Turning Your Tige, the way they work now, is you have to order the cards. They don't keep good cards on site anymore because of logistics, better inventory control. So you have to order the cards. It's in a warehouse somewhere in an undisclosed location. And then they transport them once per day to the selling facility. So I didn't know what the foil was going to look like, and in case it looked shitty, I wanted to have a backup. And I'm not sure which one I like better, to be honest. I don't. My idea was I would get whichever one I thought is better, and then if I need another Tooth and Nail, I would just buy a mirrored in foil, because I would like to have a mirrored in foil copy. But I couldn't decide. This one, so this is a little more distinct. This one is a little more indistinct, but it's shiny. It's got that layer of plastic fucking foil, but it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, so I could put tooth and nail in another deck. Why not? Fuck it. Blasphemous Act. One of the problems with Omnath, I don't have any removal. Oh, nothing right now.
Oh, sorry, so restaurant.
Yes, I'm waiting for somebody.
Ah, okay.
She doesn't have to know that the person I'm waiting for will be coming somewhere else. But anyway, so Omnath doesn't have any removal. Not really. So I needed to shore that up. So Blasphemous Act. And when I show you the Omnath, when I show you the changes I'm going to make, you'll see why I chose Blasphemous Act instead of Wrath of God, Damnation, Day Judgment, Supreme Verdict, any of that shit. You'll see why. There's a good reason why I want to do damage. So Blasphemous Act, it never costs 9 unless you've lost your fucking mind, you're casting it onto an empty battlefield. If there's one creature, it costs 8, right? But if there's only one creature and you're casting Blasphemous Act, that creature did something to you. That creature hurt your soul. And you just needed to fucking die, right? It did something just rotten. Anyway, let's keep going. Earthquake. So Omnath, he's got ways to give Sapphire Drake. We'll give creatures +1/+, encounters I control flying. Vigor will prevent damage, non-combat damage dealt to creatures I control. Or was it all damage? I can't remember. I'll look it up later. So the other Wrath effect is Earthquake. Yeah, it doesn't hit the flyers, but it's players. Hits them. And it does damage, which if Vigor prevents the damage, the creatures that would have got damage get +1/+ encounters. What's the other reason it shows damage? Oh yeah, if I've got Sapphire Drake and all my creatures are flying because I have +1/+ encounters, then I can Earthquake and just hit the creatures on the ground, and my creature's like, we're flying, motherfucker, you can't gust us. So Earthquake. Then I got this guy. Apparently he's good. So 3 green for a 5/5 Rhino Warrior. He reaches up and he tramples. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+ encounters on it, where X is his power. And you can plot it. Instead of paying 5, you can plot it for 4. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't like the name Railway Brawler, though. I don't like the Railway, because that's just too modern. That's too close to the the start of the Industrial Revolution. I know that they did this whole, you know, the Western shtick from Outlaws of the Junction. The people that really have no reason to be in this world, but are there anyway wearing cowboy clothes and hats, but it makes no goddamn sense why they're there. Yeah, well, their world building really fell apart there. It's bullshit. But anyway, this guy looks pretty cool. And I got him for Omnath, because if my creatures are going to get +1/+ encounters, might as well have a way for them to come into play with them, instead of me having to go through extra steps, which I will anyway. Okay, Smirking Spelljacker. Speaking of Outlaws of Thunder Junction, so I got this for Azami. I realize Azami needs to be shored up a bit. So I'm going to take out Supreme Inquisitor and put in something that's got a bit more... It's just too mean, even for Austrasian. I just don't want to do it. I just don't. Tap 5 wizards, grab somebody's library, and exile 5 cards in the library. For 1, it's kind of slow. For 2, it's just mean, and I'd rather just counter their shit and have it locked down. So that's what I'll do. Or maybe I should leave him in there so I could take out stuff that it can't be countered. I don't know, I'll think about it more. But anyway, the idea is I would replace something in Azami with Smirking Spelljacker. 4 and a blue for a 3/3 Djinn Wizard Rogue. Look at his smirk. He's flashy, he's flying. When he hits the battlefield, exile spell and opponent controls. That's kind of kinky. Whenever he attacks, if a card is exiled with it, I may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Now, since when he comes into play, exile target spell and opponent controls, he might not make it into Azami, to be honest. He might just make it into Brago, which would be funnier, because Brigo has a lot of ways to blink on demand. So I can have him in play, spell under him, and somebody plays, you know, something else, or if I've attacked and cast a spell, then I can blink him and spell jack another spell. That sounds like pretty good value in Brigo. Then I got these. Most of you won't care about these. I like them. I like that they're so bright. I like that they're so bright and colorful compared to the Mirage. I do also appreciate the original Mirage fetch lands, but I wanted something a bit different. So I already have a Mountain Valley in Voya. Voya does not have a Grasslands. My OGS did not have a Mirage Grasslands to go with the Mirage Mountain Valley I have in Voya. So I looked at the price and they were fucking dirt cheap. You know, almost worthless. So I bought 2 fresh, crisp, colorful Mirage fetch lands that will go into Voya. Bling bling. Then I got this guy. Malevolent Hermit. This is definitely going into Azami. I need cheaper wizards. I realize that now. 1 in a blue for a 2/1. Spend 1 blue, sack him, counter target non-creature spell unless his controller pays 3. So he comes into play, he hangs around. I can tap him if Azami's out and draw cards. But if I need to, I can spend 1 blue and he's a mana leak. And then I can disturb him, I can bother him. I can go to his coffin and say, hey motherfucker, time to get back to work. Wake up, bitch, wake up. And then I wake his ass up. And he comes into play as a 2/2 flying spirit. Non-creature spells you control can't be countered. That's not bad. If you put into graveyard from anywhere though, I would have to exile him. Graveyard. So, you know, somebody's going to kill him. I can Crystal Shards, bounce his ass back to my hand. Venser, bounce his ass back to my hand. I've got a few ways in Azami of bouncing creatures back to my hand. So then I can go through the whole mana leak cycle again with this guy. And then last card, last but not least, well, maybe one of the least in value, Marquez. I would really prefer to have an original Conspiracy foil. I like the frame, I like the Conspiracy set symbol, but that's about 20-30 euro. She's like 2 in foil. This is about 2 euro. So 2 to 20, that's a hell of a difference. Plus, my LDS had her available right now. I could go, I went and picked her up. So why did I get her? 1, black, blue, red for a 3/3 legendary human wizard. With Dethrone, whenever she attacks the creature player with the most life or tied for the most life, she gets +1/+1 encounter. My other creatures do the same damn thing. So if I have a deck with +1/+1 encounters, if I get her down, I can just attack whenever it's clear, whenever my creatures aren't just going to fucking die to the blockers, and put more counters on them. Plus, whenever a creature I control the +1/+1 encounter dies, I get it back at the end of the turn. And it's a delayed trigger. I looked it up just to be sure. So if somebody casts Damnation, it still sets off her delayed trigger. And it doesn't say other. So if she had a counter, she would come back too. That's pretty goddamn good. So that's a little more border-wide protection for Omnath. Anyway, that's what I got today. Let's put these away. I'm going to get the hell out of here because I don't want to order anything and I don't want to... They've got... Look around. They're not really hassling me to buy something because other tables are fucking empty anyway. So it's not like I'm locking a spot from somebody else. But I don't want to be a dick about that. So I'm gonna go bugger off, find someplace else, and then I'll do the Omnath because I brought that with me too. And we'll look at Omnath and we'll see what changes he's going to make to be super. What should I call him? Omnath Locus of Dickhead? Yeah, I'll think about it. By the way, just as an aside, this envelope from the Netherlands, I kind of like the name of it, Giggity.